okay. This is pigmented. Just, oh. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today on this look right here. Just kind of playing with some makeup on camera with y'all today, doing my makeup, getting ready with you guys. So I've got mostly LA Girl goodies, but then I've also got Makeup Revolution. Where's the title of it? The name, there's that. L'Oreal concealer. I'm gonna use like an Elf and a Milani mascara. Yeah. Revlon eyeliners, just, yeah, that's what we're doing. This look right here, playing with some fun makeup. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, new at the drugstore, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this makeup look, playing with some drugstore, I think all pretty much drugstore goodies. So let's get to it. Okay, so I already applied my skincare and my SPF. So I'm going to start with a non-LA Girl product, but I just wanted to use this foundation. The Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. I have it in F2. This is really pretty. I am liking this. Let me find a brush to use. I'm just going to put a little bit on the brush. I always like to start with just very, very little of a foundation, and then you can always go back in with more, and I like to start it on the middle part of my face. What is happening to my voice? It does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it definitely smells like perfumey. This is my cheek. I always need more coverage on because I have broken capillaries over here, so kind of building it up more over here. So there is just the lightest layer. So I'm gonna build it up a little bit more. I do feel like this color is a good match for me too. I was kind of trying to pick between several options. I wasn't sure which one I would be of those, and I think this one works well. I think this looks really pretty on the skin. Definitely has a luminous look. I can still see my broken capillaries through on this cheek, but I have a lot of texture on this cheek, and I feel like it's pretty smooth on that area. I don't feel like it's sticking to my nose very well, but a lot of foundations do that, so I usually go back in with, other than like a more satin or matte foundation, those kind of work better on my nose, but other than that, a lot of times I end up just putting concealer on my nose. Are y'all like that? Is your nose weird with foundations? Why is that? Okay, I applied some eyeshadow primer and also my brows. I'm really excited about these. These are so pretty. This one is the LA Girl Nudes Natural Palette. That's what it looks like. The packaging is definitely not that fancy at all, but I don't care. It's still cute looking. And the shadows inside look very beautiful. It comes with a little two-sided sponge tip applicator and then kind of a really tiny brush. So this is what this one looks like. I just stuck my finger in that one. Fabulous. Let's swatch some of these and look at them. Beautiful. Just grabbing several. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna start with this like matte cream color and just set my eyeshadow primer with that. So this other one is the Nudes Warm palette. There was also another one that was more cool toned. I almost got that one too, but I just don't reach for cool tone shadows very often at all. So I knew I would get a lot more use out of these, especially the Nudes Natural. I really love those kind of pinky warm neutrals, but I like these too. So let's swatch some of them. I have to swatch this one. That one looks so pretty. Let's swatch this one. Oh, I love these kind of colors. And this one, ooh, those kind of mustardy. Those are so pretty. Oh, those are beautiful. I'm excited. Let's swatch this one and this one. Those are all beautiful. These seem gorgeous. Can you tell I'm excited? I think I'm gonna start with a combo of this one and this one from the Nudes Naturals and put the, what did I say? This one and this one. And I'm gonna put those like kind of all over my lid and into my crease, just sort of as like the main part of my look, just kind of the main color. Pigmented and blending beautifully. That was like effortless. Those are so pretty together. Okay, I am totally loving that. Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, same palette. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of this one, just the tiniest little bit, and put this kind of on the outer part of my lid. Not using any setting spray. I just want that little hint of metallic sheen, but I'm going for softer. I don't want like super, well, I say that, but I might use setting spray on the lighter shade on the inner corners of my eyes. But trying to keep the look a little bit lighter, I'll say. Lighter and brighter. Okay, now I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the Delium Tools 716 brush. And I'm gonna get this lighter shade. I'm gonna use one from the other palette too, but I really kind of like these pinkier sort of colors. So a little bit of that. And do I wanna use setting spray? Let's use it without to begin with. Because that other shade, oh, this is beautiful. That other shade, it was really pretty with the first application, but then I went back in with another layer and it built on itself really nicely. So definitely that kind of, oh, this is so pretty. Definitely that kind of metallic formula that it kind of builds on itself, kind of grabs onto itself and builds up more. So this shade has a lot of shimmer to it, but I love that. I really love that. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and then I think I'm gonna use some setting spray just because I want to. So this one is a kind of more loosely packed, chunkier sort of shimmery shade, but I don't mind that. Sometimes those are the ones that just really catch the light the most. I will say I would love if this, I mean, this is nice that you can see through it, but it would be nice if it had a mirror. Like that would be one little thing that I would maybe change about it. Okay, I'm gonna apply some eyeliner and mascara. So I'll just do that quickly. I'm gonna use the Revlon Color Stay Multiplayer Liquid Glide Eye Pencils. Love these. In, what is this? Under the Radar. And then High Stakes. And then I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, and then Milani Anti-Gravity. Uh-oh, somebody's doing yard work now. So hopefully you can't hear that too loudly, but we're just gonna keep going. Using some of my Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline in the Brightener shade. And then the L'Oreal True Match Radiant Serum Concealer in C2. Just a little bit of this right here. And then also I'm gonna put a little bit on my face, like on my cheek where I want a little bit more coverage, and then on my nose. Maybe a little bit up here. For some reason, this is like a spot that I usually have to apply more coverage. I don't know why. I don't know if I like touch my face there or who knows? Who knows? Concealer has a really nice kind of smooth look on the skin, I feel like. I like it. It's not super full coverage or anything. It's definitely more medium, but I like it paired with a color corrector under my eyes. And I think it just looks so pretty on other areas of the face. It's very smooth. Yeah, I'm just looking, that concealer mixed with that foundation, I think they work really nicely together. That's pretty. I said I was gonna use one from this palette and then I just realized I didn't. I went to put the brush back and I was like, oh, I was gonna use this one. Maybe I'll put it, oh, I've got mascara on me. Maybe I'll put it on the inner corners of my eyes when I have everything finished. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna set with this powder. This is the LA Girl Pro Setting Brightening Loose Setting Powder. Color correct and mattifies, and this is in soft pink. So I love a pink powder for under the eyes. And let's see, I used this one the other day, but I'm gonna use it again today. Try not to make a mess with it. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna get it on a little powder puff, and I'm gonna use this side because it's cleaner than the other side. So it's got that little kind of mesh netting kind of thing. It does have the little powder puff, but I'm gonna use my own powder puff. And just press this in right in here. I'm not gonna go to my outer part of my eyes because that's not very flattering on me personally. So I usually just do either very little, no powder, or just kind of what's left over on my brush or powder puff out that way. Okay, so mainly concentrated it in my T-zone. That's pretty. Definitely matte, but I would say a flattering matte. As long as you like a matte looking powder, because it's for sure matte, it has that kind of powdery matte. Well, I say powdery, but like matte look on the skin. I mean, it's not satin, but I feel like it's pretty forgiving and flattering. Like, overall, I think that's pretty. And it's not like, it's kind of like a lighter-ish sort of pink. So it kind of reminds me of like my Ben Nye Luxury Powder. Ooh, it's poofing everywhere. In color, not formula, because my Ben Nye Luxury Powder is more, I would say, of a satin finish, whereas this one is definitely more on the matte side, but that is pretty. I'm going to use just a little bit of my Laura Geller, wherever it is, Baked Balance and Brighten in Porcelain. I have to find it. Just a tiny little bit around the edges. Just any area that I didn't use that powder, but I'm using this just very lightly. I also got this palette. I don't know how new this is, but I was trying to get free shipping, like when I ordered this separately from all these other things, and then this too. Anyway, I was trying to get free shipping, so I added this to my bag, and it's pretty. This, what is this? The LA Girl Pro Powder Sculpt and Highlight Palette. So let's look at some quick swatches. Beautiful. So pretty. And then two kind of highlight shades. Gorgeous. Okay, so I think I'm going to use just a little bit of this one. I'm not going to use a lot, just a tiny little bit for just a little hint of, oh, okay. A little bit goes a long way with it. So apparently we're using more than I had planned. But, ooh, that's a beautiful shade. That's beautiful. Yep, love it. I'm just really impressed with that. Nice, smooth formula. I love these kind of palettes for using on the face and on the eyes too. Just a really like cohesive makeup look. Okay, now I'm going to use the Soft Matte Cream Blush in Kiss Up. I believe this is a newer-ish shade, and I really like this formula. So I'm going to use this one. It looks like a bright shade. So I think I'm going to have to be light-handed because I know these are pigmented. This is the applicator on it, which doesn't really, for me, lend itself to very like, I don't know, precise or easy application. I'm like, how do I get this on my face easily? So I'm just going to put a tiny little like dot of it on my brush and my small stipple brush and stipple it on. Okay, okay, this is pigmented. It's a bright shade. This is pigmented. But it blended out well. That's a really beautiful shade. Tapped it on a little tissue first to kind of tone it down a little bit. That helped. So that's maybe a little application tip. Tap it on the back of your hand first or on a tissue just to kind of not have a big glob to have to blend. But this is blending so nicely. Great blush. I'm a huge fan of that. I mean, it's bright, it's pigmented, but I really like that color. And I think it's very accurate to what the packaging shows. I think that is really close to what it looks like. So that is beautiful. I love that color. So fun. Okay, I also got this. Oh, I probably should have used this earlier. Oh, yeah, I probably should have used it even before my cream blush so I could like layer all the things. Oops. We might have to do some back and forth layering. This is the LA Girl Rosy Glow Envy, or Glow Envy, Rosy Glow Envy? I don't know. Skin Illuminator in Rosy Glow. Rosy Glow is somewhere in the name. This looks really pretty. Again, a squeezy applicator. Let's look at a swatch of this. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. This has a lot of shimmer in it. So you have to like a shimmery highlight for this. Because wow, that has a lot of micro, mainly gold. And maybe, I can't tell what, it may just be gold. For it saying rosy, I mean, maybe the undertone of it, but I feel like a lot of that shimmer is gold. So it ends up looking gold. Okay, I'm going to get just a tiny little bit on my finger and just tap some of this. I like a shimmery highlighter. I'm okay with that, but I know a lot, you know, some people really, I was going to say a lot of people, but some people, I don't know how many people hate shimmery highlighters. So if you're one of those people, this has shimmer in it. But I think that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I look over here. It's not over here yet. Let's apply it to that side. there's that. I think that's fun. It's not a standout favorite for me personally, but I mean, I think it is fun. And if I want a shimmery highlighter, I mean, I will reach for this because that is pretty. It's interesting. It's interesting that it is a liquid highlighter that is mainly, to me, looks like it's mainly shimmer and has a little bit of a soft metallic base to it, but that's very soft. It almost seems more kind of see-through with that shimmer to it. Anyway, okay. Now let's use this. This is the, where'd my brush go? The Rosy Glow Envy Bouncy Blush. Yeah, I think that's just the name of it. So this is what it looks like. So it is that kind of squishy kind of texture to it. That's what the color looks like. Ooh, that's cute. So I'm gonna use a BK Beauty 112 brush and just kind of tap. And then I'm gonna tap on my cheeks. Okay, I went back in with more and it definitely builds on itself, but wow, this is looking really pretty on the skin. And it's a really cute color. It's like kind of a warm pink. Like a warm, bright pink. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. When I finish all the cheek stuff, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my powder just around the outsides to kind of soften the line there, but that is beautiful. I love both of those blushes that I used. Okay, then I also have the Natural Glow Envy Bouncy Highlighter. And it came with little cracks in it, so I just repressed it. But it does feel like that kind of, I mean, it says bouncy. It doesn't feel as bouncy as this, but it might have changed the formula a little bit when I had to repress it because they added alcohol to it to repress it, so who knows. But it's beautiful. It is so pretty and like this metallic sort of look, so I'm just gonna apply it on top of that other. Just with, just with my finger. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm really liking how my skin is looking. I feel like these play really nicely together, especially if this is a little bit luminous for you, which it probably would be for me personally, and this would probably be a little bit too matte for me personally, but together, I really am liking them together. I think that is pretty. I remembered I'm going to use a little bit of this bright shade on the inner corners of my eyes, just as a little inner corner highlight, that one right there. That's not as light and bright as I was expecting it to be, so I'm going to use this one again from this palette. Then last step for lips, I'm going to use this. I love this. This is the LA Girl Sheer Tint Lip Balm, and this is in Sheer Rose. So I'm going to start out with just a little bit of Maybelline Dusty Rose, making sure, yeah, Dusty Rose, just around the outsides of my lips, just mainly for shape. This does have a sweet scent to it. I can't think of what it smells like. Oh, it's fruity, something sweet and fruity. So pretty and glossy, and I love that color. Love this so much. And the neighbors are really going to town with the yard work now. So we need to wrap up this video. Oh my goodness, I am so impressed. I love so many of these things. I love the blush. I love this blush. This is great. Love it with this. I love the L'Oreal concealers. These are beautiful. I mean, just good products. I like how everything came together too. Just a pretty kind of pinky, natural-ish, I say natural, my version of natural-ish makeup, and I just like it. Yeah, so I hope that you guys really enjoyed getting ready with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what you think about these products, what you've been loving lately. Just let me know all the things. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!